What are you up to? You criming? You criming under there? Hmm? Good morning, Hanson. Morning, Palin. Morning, Fifi. Good morning, Miko and Maxwell. How are you all doing? Did you have good weekends? Fifi has crimed today, haven't you? You're in a crime mood. You want to crime? She is back to being naughty with Gerry. Good morning, Anhole. Morning, Vamp. You slept so much. Nice. Good morning, Xander and G-Volt and Hanny and Rob. Good morning, Joe and Coco. Yeah, she's not done it for a while, and then today I opened up the fence and she just went full ham. Good morning from the middle of nowhere. Oh, are you on a dig today? Good morning, Tom and Nick and Monmouth. She is, I mean, it's like she gets the wrong end, the right end even. It's like she knows. She's better at it than Gerry. Maybe oh, sorry, Gerry. You're very good. What you lack in direction, you make up for in gumption. Morning, Chivo. Just a whole lot of nothing beyond the usual. Oh, a lazy weekend. Good morning, Molly. Good morning, Abe. Gerry, do you want your... Have your breakfast. Oh, woo. There you go. There you go. Little ones. Little ones. And then she's also had a weepy eye at the weekend. Gerry's medicine, for some reason, hasn't come through. The prescription's not come through. All in all, it's been a bit of a disaster in regards to the bunnies. They're criming. The meds aren't in. I can't remember what else. Crimes. Good morning, Zayan. Good morning, Rob. So I need to call up the vet today and just be like, excuse me, where is this? Walnut, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you very much for the 13 months. Been drinking Earl Grey from my bunny tea mug this morning. Ah. So anxiety from the caffeine. Do you know what? I didn't know that Earl Grey had caffeine in it. And when I was like trying to not have caffeine because I was worried it was setting off my problems, I was like, oh, I'll just have some nice Earl Grey. And then I realised and I was like, oh, I guess I'm okay with caffeine. Good morning, Ginger. Oh, yeah, I've got some of that, Cyan. I always call it my rude boy tea because I don't actually know how you say it. But occasionally, if it's late at night, Alex will be like, do you want a rude boy? I'll be like, yeah, please. Good morning, Carl. I've got one that also has... Oh, I think it's like a mushroom that's meant to be calming or something. It's called like ashwagandha or something like that. But it is nice. It's... I don't usually go for those kinds of teas. Good morning, food cut. There's like a proposition. Oh, I do have to take the bunnies in at some point. So maybe I can ask about the humping then. And everything else. Just say what is going on. My psychologist gave me rude boys to me because they wouldn't get Strinkinol before it goes bad, then buy more tea. Ah. Good morning, Rowdy. Ginger, thank you very much for the sub. Why were the bunnies tired on April 1st? Because they had just finished a 31-day march. Aww. Maybe Gerry is such a baby Fifi wants to mother him and be in charge. Maybe. Maybe. Good morning, Minion. I think it is just, to be honest, I think she's been a little bit bored recently. She's been acting out a bit, so I think I just need to, I think I just need to find new ways to entertain her. And maybe that'll stop. Please explain, Bun. Why Banui crime? Why does she crime? Oh, Bubble, thank you very much for the sub. Good morning. How you doing? How's it going? How be do? Good morning, Loboto. How is Banui formed? Well, Fifi seems to have figured that one out. Bless her. Maybe this is her way of telling me that she wants a baby. Maybe this is her way of being like, I'm ready for motherhood. Annie and Rob, oh no. I got a message through from Chewy yesterday because I was like, I know, I'll make a separate, because I did think, okay, it might be nice if people could get some stuff for the Banuis if they wanted to, because it's my birthday and Fifi's birthday coming up. So I was like, okay, like people are often very generous, so maybe if I say, well, you know, I don't need anything, but you could get stuff for Fifi if you wanted. And then I was like, oh no, Fifi's birthday isn't until March. I'm a numpty. Because Genevieve's birthday was the 26th of February, which is why I always get confused, because I still have this trigger that goes off in my head going, female bunny birthday February, and I'm like, okay. And then I suddenly go, wait, it's not Fifi's birthday. So then I was like, I think it was Rob gave me the idea about helping out with foster. So then I was like, okay, I'll make a separate one and I can just link that and then that's fine. No one will see. And then I got this message from Chewy being like, you do realise we can see both, don't you? And I was like, no. I do not know how things work. And then I got a thing through saying that someone had bought something off it and I was like, oh, I guess they can. Jerry's gone back to sunning his bum. What if we use my throne to buy Anho things as revenge? Yes. I mean, I do owe Anho a hot chocolate, and I did say I would buy him some noodles when the noodle van is back, so I guess I can just put those things on his throne and buy them for him. It's true, I do not know your address. But technically, you send things to my office, so I just have to find out where you work, and then I can send you parcels to your office. Jeffrey's birthday is February 22nd, so at least one bun we know will have a birthday. Nice. The reason I get confused is because her birthday is like I want to say the 14th of March, and then because I think the 14th, but then I think February, I'm like, but her birthday's not Valentine's Day. And it, like, literally every single year since we've had Fifi, this has confused me. Instructions unclear. Send things for Anho to Yogg's Tower. Oh. Did you hear that Twitch have put in that safety feature where if An puts his address into Twitch chat, it just comes up as asterisks? Oh, good morning, Ted. That wasn't that an old bash.org thing where someone was like, oh, if you type in your password, it will come up as asterisks, and then they just started putting oh yeah, Annie. See, it works, Anho. Magic. Such magic. What's bash.org? So it was like this website where people used to put quotes from, I think it was quotes from a specific thing, but then it just became quotes from the internet. It's where things like, I put on my cape and wizard hat comes from. Oh, he sniff. Oh, he's a sniffer. Sniffer? Sniffer? I'm on there, but I didn't use the thing that it was originally meant to be used on. I think I got quoted off of like the Channel 4 forums or something. The old chat rooms. Does he think he people? He is people. Oh, Gerry. It's a place where bullies like Brownie used to send links to people to steal passwords. No! It is like, some of the quotes from there are like classic ones. Mine... Oh... Oh, sorry. He just looks up and I'm like... leering over him like, hello. I just like his little teeth. Do you think now that they've had the grass grower, they embrace the back garden this summer? Hopefully, maybe I can like... I think my problem before was that I cleared the garden and then I was very much like, look, go outside right now. Whereas I think maybe if this year, if I clear it again, so it's safe for them again, but then I just, I think if I just leave the door open every day, maybe they'll eventually get curious and go outside. Whereas I think before, because I was like, do it now, they were a bit like, what the heck, I don't want to do this. So maybe Fifi would definitely get curious, yeah. And maybe if I do just like get some pots with herbs in or something, maybe just some like little temptations. Morning, Swan. Morning, Chestikov. How are you doing? Played up. I'm leaving the door. Do you know what would probably actually work, Cyan? Is if I left the door open and said, don't go out there, though. Don't. And then they'd be like, I'm going out there. I'm going into the forbidden land. Fifi would be out there in a second. If I put some, like, rare carrots, say, no, don't touch that. You can eat any other carrots, just not these ones. They'd be out there munching. Hello, Fifi. Are you here to hump the boy? Oh, Fifi. But yeah, I'm hoping that maybe I can... Oh, Fifi. Sounds like what happened to Adam and Eve, yeah. Good morning, Delta. I've been debating in my head whether the animals in the field opposite are deer or cows. I think there may be a huge herd of deer. Ah. Night Sam, thank you very much for the 29 months. Good thing I checked my Prime, otherwise I would look silly trying to bunt up. Thank you. It's actually really frosty here today. The sun is like deceptively warm, whereas if you look out one side, it's really sunny. If you look out the other side where the sun's not hit yet, it's super frosty. Because I was wondering about when to chuck the lemon tree out, but I guess it's not time yet. It's -1 there, blimey. Do Brits have any silly way of saying it's cold? Frosty, nippy. Yeah, I think that tends to be the way of saying like, oh, it's a bit nippy. Can't think of another way that would say it's cold. I brisk. Good morning, Sam. Bitingly cold. Bitterly cold? No, I don't think it's... I tend to say, when it gets cold, I tend to say like, oh, I can feel my edges. Because it's like, you know, when you just become aware of your outline because it's so cold outside. Colder than a witch's teat, yeah. That's one that my mum says. Morning, Elitra. Perishing. I used to have a friend who... I say a friend, it was someone who was at the pub a lot. But he always used to, when it was cold, he used to say, oh, you could dial a telephone with these things. Meaning his nipples. But I don't know if that's necessarily a British thing or if that was just that one guy. Family usually ended up with, I'm freezing. Yeah. Do I remember what? Do I remember? Do 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 do. Hello, Pim. I think when you started the Discord, wasn't there a very long nipple talk? Wait. Is it the talk went on for a long time, or we were talking about particularly long nipples? Gerry is very calming. Oh, okay. Do you know, we went to, when we were filming in the secret place for secrets for the secret project, there was one of those rotary phones there. And I was looking at it and I was just like, I wonder if Sarah even knows what this is. Because we used to have one of those, but it's like I saw that Hansan was talking. You were talking about typing on your phone yesterday, and it made me remember when we first used to like type on phones. It was all like pressing one. Like once for A, twice for B, three times for C. Like that's what texting used to be. It used to be that real like not like nowadays. Sarah is a lead, she is. Bunnies do have nipples. You can feel them in there if you rummage around. Forget the old rotary phones. Kids these days don't even know a chord on a phone. This is true. This is true. The times before autocorrect, yeah. I knew how to dial in my... Yes! Oh my gosh. I remember back when I had one of those phones and I had a plan on my phone that if you topped up, you used to have to go to an ATM to top up your phone, and if you topped up £10 a month, you got 10 free text messages. And that was like, oh, what a banging deal back in those days. A whole 10 extra free text messages. I hated autocorrect. My girlfriend's name was Amy, but my phone would default to bitch. Oh my gosh. I guess anything that had the same number pattern, just be like, do you want to use this? My current phone, this here phone what I'm using right at the moment, was it has some really weird things that it autocorrects. And I genuinely don't know why. Just like simple words like the and, it'll be like, no, you don't want to use that word. You must want to use it. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I want to say and. Thank you. It's just odd. Look at his scritch. Is that a good scritch? I love when he... I think because he's molting, I think his floof has gone into his ears. You having fun? You done sunning yourself? Or are you just turning around to the other side? Huh? Oh, he's done. It's true, Gerry. You don't want to bake yourself completely, do you? I don't have anything, my love. I don't. No. Put Nana on throne for Gerry. Well, isn't there a thing on throne where you can, like, suggest... what do you call it? I was on the phone for an hour and 5 minutes the other day, and part of my brain still went hang up before the hour mark. Oh my gosh, yes. It's like, the other day on Tuesday, no, on Thursday, when I was having problems with Twitch and it kept disconnecting, I kept wanting to be like, Soz, DC. I was like, oh my gosh, that's still lurking at the back of my mind somewhere. Every hour when you had to reconnect to the internet with like the you'd be like, Soz, DC. Oh, vamp treats, thank you. I was texting my friend being sassy, like, what's up? The person on the other side said, do you know who this is? I said, no, but my point still stands. It was her dad's phone. Oh my gosh. I remember the first time I ever made a phone call on a mobile phone, and it was my birthday, Gerry. I can tell what you're about to do, and I ask you to reconsider. It was my birthday, and I got given £20 of credit on my phone, which back in those days was like, I am rich. And I called my friend in Northern Ireland, and I used up my all of my credit, and then I couldn't text anyone for the rest of the month. And I was like, oh, it was worth it. It was like an internet friend who back in those days we were just like, I've never had a mobile number before, so therefore no one's ever told me to not give out my mobile number on the internet, so I've done it. This is fine. Oh, Gerry, baby. Gerry. Look at the fluff flying everywhere. Dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear. Good morning, thoughts. Oh. It was, is this the friend who couldn't say your name properly? Yeah, that's the friend who called me Bois. It's strange, like, back in the day, all those net friends were, like, these completely, like, mysterious beings who, you know, you didn't know where they were and they were so far away, and you only knew these, like, tiny, like, snippets of their life, whereas now we're friends on Facebook. I just see everything that they do. It's like back when Talia and I were first pen pals, and then we just added each other on Facebook and MSN and all of this stuff, and now we just chat on Discord all the time, and I'm like, don't know what else I have to say. We still find stuff to talk about in letters though. It was a lot safer back then. There was only 5 of us that had mobile phones. True. True. Don't you have to send letters in order to be pen pals? Yeah. I mean, I clearly must have just given my address to Talia at some point. And she was a stranger on the internet. Good morning, Chris. I remember, back in the day, going on, Reddit. There was a pen pal Reddit, and just going on Reddit and being like, who wants to write a letter? And then you just gave out your address on Reddit. It's very safe. Oh, jeez. Duke, thank you very much for the 20 months. And Max, thank you for the follow. I hope you're both doing very well. Honestly, the things we used to do as teenagers when we had, because the internet was still, sort of, it was quite novel and new, and there was just, looking back, there are so many things that we did that I would be like, do not do this. This is bad internet etiquette. Hello. Had a little Gerry run over to me. People used to be nice on the internet. Well, I just went to someone's birthday party in 2013. I met on a dating site. Nobody knew how the internet worked back then. It's true. I remember being on these forums that you had to be 16 to be on, and I was 13. So I just had literally every year on my birthday I would be like, okay, everyone, I lied, I wasn't, but now I'm 16, so it's definitely fine for me to be here, so it's fine. And I did that for 3 years in a row. I'm sure someone noticed at some point. I have such a distinct memory of going onto that forum and asking what lube was, because I'd heard it in a Placebo song, and I was like, I have a question. They must have thought I was some 20-year-old trolling them or something, but I was genuinely just like, I know who I can ask what this word means. They will know. They are wise people of the world. Which song is it from? It's A Friend in Needs, A Friend Indeed. That song. I can't remember the name of the actual song itself, but I heard it. Oh, or is it Nancy Boy? Maybe it's Pure Morning. It's one of those two. Because I remember listening to that song because I had downloaded it on Kazaa. And then I was listening through and I was like, I don't understand what this means. So I thought, I know where I can ask about this. The Channel 4 forums. Oh, good times. My favourite experience of Kazaa was when I got into Travis. I think I got a Travis album for Christmas, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love Travis. I'm going to download their entire discography. And then I accidentally downloaded the entire discography of Randy Travis, the country singer. And I was just like, wow, their other stuff is really different. But that's genuinely how I got into Bright Eyes. Because I was trying to download, this is how cool I am, I was trying to download a recording of Sunrise Sunset from Fiddler on the Roof, and I accidentally downloaded Sunrise Sunset by Bright Eyes, and then I was listening to that and I was like, who is this? And then I just started listening to Bright Eyes from there. So, good old Kazaa confusion, poor labeling of files actually got me into one of my favorite bands. Kids these days, they don't know how you used to find music. Morning, Nico. Good morning, James. They do smush. A little smush. So definitely Nancy Boy. It's one of those things that, you know, when you're like, well, you can't think of it because you're trying to think of two at the same time and they keep clashing. Good morning, Friss. Oh! No, I think I can think of the line now. Yeah. Trying to find that one really obscure extra album track and giving your PC 5 viruses. Yeah. Whatever happened to taping it off the radio and praying the DJ wouldn't talk over it? Oh my gosh, yes. I remember the days of like having an album that you'd recorded on tape, and you'd always have like, you'd get to the end of the first half and there'd be like half a song and you'd have to really quickly try and turn the tape over. You'd have to really quickly turn the tape over to listen to the rest of the song, and then you'd get to half a song on the other end and you'd be convinced that if you turned it over again you'd get to hear the end of that, but of course it was just the beginning of the tape again. Oh, there's like the Simon and Garfunkel Bright Eyes. Do 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 do. Yeah, not that one. The band Bright Eyes. The Conor Burst is very good. Oh yeah, Turnaround Bright Eyes. Wasn't that one either. Making mix CDs with 12 of the most random songs ever. So like a lot of songs that I listened to when I was growing up were because of people making, like, I had a friend who used to make mix CDs for us. Also, like, I had a friend who, he would just make actual just copies of CDs, and he would even print out he'd like scan and print the album cover and cut it out and put it in the case for you. It was so like shoddily done. But that was how I used to listen to, like, I think the first one he ever made me was Rancid. He made me, I can't remember the name of the album. I can think what the cover is, but I can't think what the album's called. But yeah, I've still got my dodgy copy of Rancid somewhere. Oh, Gerry, don't be doing the thing. Gerry. Jeffrey just snuck over to investigate my porridge, then flicky-feeted away in disgust. Oh no. Oh, for heaven's sake. Bunnies, do you want your treat? Let's go for a distraction treat. Woo! Yay! Treat! We're not trying to make babies. We just want food. There you go. What are the bunnies' names? This one is Gerry, my boy, and this one is Fifi, my girl. Oof. It's a medley treat today. Oh my gosh, no, I found the squeaky part of the floor again. I'll try and stay still. Shh, stop squeaking. There you go. The rest is yours, Fifi. Gerry has said no. Emma, thank you very much for the 8 months. Dropping in for snacks and my anniversary. Ah, nice. He's all full up. He's bunnies ever feel fuller when they just keep on eating? They do eventually. Like, there have been times I've known Fifi to be like, oh, I'm done now, and come back to it. Good morning, Lee. But it's very rare. She usually just want to carry on munching and then come back and check the plate. Oh, I guess I could save him some for later. Do you know, I can't tell the difference between what's celery and what's fennel. Just got the book club book on Amazon. I can either get it on its own or get 3 books, including it, for cheaper and get it sooner. What? The secret is they both taste bad. It's true. True. Not to Fifi, though. I wonder if I can tempt Gerry to try some. Gerry! Should I... You have that bit, Fifi. I think I have 3 bits of celery and 1 bit of fennel. Blech. Blech, 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 blech. Is that nice, Fifi? Morning, nuns. How you doing? I mean, it'll probably end up going to Fifi anyway, but I'll save it. Hello. Hello. Hey, boy. Boy. God of bun. Hello. Hello, Fifi. See, she's still after more. I don't think Fifi does get full up. Gerry, I think Gerry would very much like just have food to go back and nibble. I think he is a lot more of a grazer than Fifi, but he doesn't really get that option because if he leaves it, Fifi will eat it. I guess if they were cats, you could do the thing where, you know, you get the like those food bowls that only open up when the cat with the specific microchip sticks their head through. But I don't think that works with bunnies. And I think Fifi would get too angry and destroy it. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? My favourite part of Ragnarok was when Gerry killed Thor. Gerry, what you been doing? What you been doing, baby boy? Oh, I hope they can sort out his medicine soon. He's running really low now. But what's meant to happen is that do you know what I called up the vet twice to assure would happen? Is that I ordered the prescription, the thing, and then the company checks their emails, and the vet emails the prescription, and then they put the two together. And then I ordered it, and then like 3 or 4 days later, they messaged me being like, we don't have the prescription. And I'm like, I literally called the vet twice to check that they would have it. So I might just see if I can get the vet to send it to me, and then I can send it to them or something. I don't know. I shall see. I shall see. But the poor boy is going to run out before it gets here, I think. Poor little thing. Aren't you? Aren't you? He's going to be a snuffing all the time. Dear oh dear. Dear, oh dear. So the afternoon stream is going to be slightly earlier than usual, because I'm doing Played Up with Swan, who is in the Upside Down. So for the sake of time differences, I'm going to be starting a bit earlier. I don't know whether to abandon the save that I have, because I'm in the middle of this save. It's like overtime day 13 or something. Arnhall, I will play it up with you. You have no saves? Okay, we can just go on your... Wait, Swan, have you ever played before? Or will this be your first time? Baby's first played up? You have not? Oh, okay. Okay. Have you ever even played up? That's exciting. I can teach you the ways of the plate. It's a long and beautiful tradition. I have not seen Vactrot 2. I am too scared. I saw things about it yesterday and I was like, do you know what? I'm better off not knowing. It made me laugh the other day because I was talking to Tom, Hazel, and Trot and Mark, and we were talking about a time when Tom he just downed a thing of garlic mayonnaise or horseradish or something. And Trot was just like, oh yeah, you'll do anything and the cameras are on you. And Mark was just like, you can talk. And I was just like, does make a fair point. You have been vacuum packed. I just think it'll scare me too much. Loboto, I asked Loboto to play Played Up. And Loboto was like, just so you know, I swear like a sailor on leave, but if that's okay. I can't remember the exact wording. What if I, Loboto, and Anhu played it up at the same time? Is there a parent's guide for Vactrot? Anhu, why don't you just take a day off of work? Just bunk off work. How's about that? You did, that's true actually, you did have a day off the other day. And you played Haiti. Oh no. Oh no. When are you next take day off work? Gerry, you look very moodily lit. I had some surprise played up. Played up? The 21st. What day of the week is that? The 14th is a Tuesday, so that must be a Tuesday. Okay, do you want to play it up on that day? This is how all of my business decisions are made. In front of witnesses. I'll let you know in 3 to 5 working days. Wait, what? What? Striker, thank you very much for the 60 months. I like big benoys and I cannot lie. They are very cute. I do love them. I mean, Kirsty and I don't Tuesday anymore, so I can Tuesday. Oh. Snuffer? A snuffer? Do you want your medicine, actually? Okay, you carry on with that. You carry on with that. I'll get your medicine. And also... Oh, hang on. I just need to wipe his nose. There we go. Oh, no. He's had a proper attack. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, baby boy. Phoebe's gone over to ask for comfort. It is Gerry sneezing. Gerry, do you want your... Oh, wait. Because I put it down. Okay. Here you go. Here you go. There you go. Do you want some of this? No. Yes. I'm surprised Phoebe isn't like, To be fair, Anhol, I think he gets that from me. Because Alex will be like, do you want a cup of tea? And I'm like, nah. And then he'll make himself a cup of tea and I'll be like, yes. So I think Gerry is like me in that respect. Oh, poor little baby. Hopefully he'll be back properly on his medicine soon, so he won't have such big schnuffs like that. Because it's scary, isn't it? It scares you. Oh. I remember he had one time where he started to like sneeze and he got so scared about it. I had to just like pick him up and hold him because he was just really freaking out. And I was like, it's okay, baby boy. Poor little egg. There you go. He's got his Fifi now, though. Nice and calm. I saw a poster of a man whose dog played catch with a firefighter while he was being treated by paramedics. Same energy as when Ffion and Gerry is sneezing. You're not a fries thief at a restaurant, are you? Yes. 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 I mean, Alex told me off the other day. Okay, this probably is actually a bit weird and I probably shouldn't admit to it. But Alex only eats like, when he has an apple, he will literally just eat like the cartoonish like bites around the outside and he'll leave the core. So the other day he'd left a core on the side and I started eating it and he would looked at me like, what are you? I was like, there's still perfectly good apple left on that. But I feel like maybe that is slightly weird. I will literally like eat apples down to pipsticks. Like my dad's nickname for my sister is Pipsticks because she just leaves whenever she has an apple, she'll leave the pip and the stick. No, the pips and the stick just lying around. Are there any games you're looking out for? Yes. So the games I am looking out for are Hades 2, and Breath of the Wild 2, and Ogu and the Secret Forest, and what's the other one that I was really looking forward to? There's one that I'm going to play the demo of, so I'll see if that lives up to Plate Up to. When I eat a pear, the only thing I leave is the bum hole. Yeah, the pear bum hole is a little bit odd. Sometimes if I don't look at it, I can eat it. But I think if you become aware of it, if you look directly at it, then you're a bit like, Give me Silk Song already. Silk Song's never coming out. It's never coming out. You've never eaten a pear? Can we put a pear on Anhul's throne? I've never eaten a pear. They're like one of the basic... They're like starting area fruit. Not a big fan of pears. I love pears. Like, they do take a little while to be perfect. They're often super, like, hard. But they're lovely. I mean, it depends. I guess it depends if you like pear. If you don't like pear, they're horrible. Don't eat one. We can create the It's Always Sunny episode. I don't remember it specifically, but I'm sure nothing goes wrong. Look at this long arm. Pear drops are top tier sweets. I do love pear drops. True. Juicy conference pears. I love that they're called conference pears because I like to imagine that all the pears have a little meeting. Just to talk about pear stuff. I don't know. We need a new Viva Pinata game. What is the other game that I was looking forward to coming out? There's one that I'm genuinely like, oh, that looks so good. And now I can't remember what it is. Because Hades took over my life. I was saying to Rob at Dunk the other day. Alex literally just said the words side hustle to me, and my immediate reply was 13 gold every time you went to a chamber. And I was like, what? Is that a boon in Hades? I was like, yes. It's just taken over my days. It's made me neglect Arnhall. I need some sort of, intervention. It's, oh. Well, then again, it is really good, though. Oh, I do need to tidy up this big pile of hay. It has got out of control now. Keep just adding to it. There she goes. Gerry is on the toilet, having a lovely time. He's half in darkness, half in light. He'll be ordering pomegranate soon. True. Pomegranate seeds are very lovely. Right, I guess it is time for me to head off. So I can get a wee bit of work done before Strem. But like I said, Strem is earlier today. Oh, it was a very well-timed jiggle there. Kip, thank you very much for the follow. It was like Gerry was jangling. Shall we go to Doodle? It's been a little while since we raided Doodle. There's a strange noise outside. I'm sure it's fine. Well, everyone, have very lovely times. Have lovely times. Have good days. Whatever you're up to. And I will be back in, 2 hours? I will be back in 2 hours. So I did my first off-stream Hades run, and it felt naughty, but then I didn't actually get through it, so it's not that naughty. But yeah, everyone have a very lovely rest of your day. I will see some of you later. Be good, take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Bye. Get a cozy Gerry until the raid goes. A cozy baby boy. Here he is. Oh, we need to call the vet. I'll do that straight away. Gerry, remind me. You're going to sneeze again, aren't you? Gerry? You okay? He's okay. Baby boy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Can I give you a little smush? There we go. We gone. Nice. Thank you. One little smush. One in brackets, one smush. Bye-bye.